Hello everybody. My name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be checking out the Killing Voice from Highlight. Now, I realize that this is an older video. You guys asked to see a reaction to this, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And at the time I didn't look when it was made. I know there's a newer one for Body, I think, or it's related to the Body comeback. But I didn't know how old this was. So the only song that I know from this particular performance is Not the End, Puronda. Please tell me I pronounced that semi-right. I don't know. I don't think I know any of the other songs. So this is gonna be my first time hearing these songs. I'm really excited. The first thing I want to say just before we get into it, I usually do like a 3, 2, 1 before I like show anything on the video, just to make like to cut between like an intro and stuff. I'm assuming this is Gi Kwang's mic. I'm assuming that hang on a minute. I'm assuming that this is Gi Kwang's mic. Am I wrong? Am I right? I've been really trying to remember all of the members' names before we get into this. I'm really bad at names. So like every now and then as I've just like been walking around or like listening to like their new album and stuff, their new songs from the new album and stuff, I've just been like Gi Kwang, Yosop, Dojun, Dongwoon. And I think I remembered all the names. Please tell me I remembered all the names. But like I'm walking around like just making sure like I remember their names, because I don't do well with names and I forget. But just so you know that I am I am invested in this group, because I am making such an effort to remember names, which, as I said, I struggle with. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. Also, I've got new headphones, and I'm not totally used to having wires. So forgive me if you see me fidgeting during this video. But without any further ado, let's get into the highlight 킬링보이스를. Sorry, I had to butcher that. Okay, let's go. Am I gonna be right? Am I gonna be right? Wait. Yosop is the smallest? I'm so sorry. I picked the wrong pause moment for that. Because they're all doing different things. I didn't think Gi Kwang was taller than Yosop. I'm learning. I honestly thought Gi Kwang was the smallest of the group. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I don't know how I feel about being wrong. Well, just having an identity crisis, don't mind me.
야,
Oh,
보이스
I've never heard them speak. So I'm not used to hearing speaking voices. This is to June, right? Yes, right? Yes, right? Yes. Maybe. Right? Okay, enough.
시청자 여러분들 반갑습니다. 하나 둘 셋.
안녕하세요, 하이라이트입니다.
What's up, 킬링보이스?
Okay. I pause warning. In case I didn't give it. I love Gi Kwang's hair, but Yosop's hair is adorable. The way it's just like all, it's like a style that you wouldn't like think was styled, but it is, if that makes sense. It's like kind of like lazy style effect. I don't know. Adorable. Love it.
진짜 킬링보이스 너무 출연하고 싶었는데, 그렇죠?
People that are on idols that are on Killing Voice are always amazing vocalists. Always.
보시는 분들도 소원 성취하길 기대하면서 열심히 노래하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네.
Aw.
킬링보이스에서 이제 저희 하이라이트
I've never heard this man speak. But why does he sound exactly like I thought he was gonna sound? I'm so sorry for this. This is like the most unorganized mess of a video, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm learning how the members sound like away from their singing voices, and it's a surprise, but it's not, if that makes sense.
대표곡들을 한 곡씩 정성스럽게 또 불러드릴 텐데 설레입니다. 굉장히 설레이고 저희도 이제 추억 여행을 앞두고 있는
He's me. Gikwang is me.
추억의 기차를 타고 와서 이제 그럼요. 추억 기차를 타고 와서 이제 추억 여행을 출발하려고 합니다.
The train of memories, that's adorable.
혹시 어때요?
네, 일단 이 킬링 보이스 나오게 돼서 너무 영광스럽게 생각하고요. 또 연습을 했는데
I feel like Gikwang's standing the way he's standing because otherwise he's just gonna start dancing or fidgeting or something.
신나게요. 여러분 깜짝 놀라실 거예요 아마 보시면서 신나신다면 뭐 들에게 피해가 안 되는
What's that pose?
주셨으면 좋습니다. 그리고 도훈 군에게 넘겨보도록 하겠습니다.
네, 여러분 또
Oh, I was right. Okay, beautiful.
시국이나 뭐 공연장을 못 가잖아요.
그렇죠.
그래서 또 안타까운 마음을 담아
그렇죠.
오늘 저희 또 킬링 보이스
Wait, what did I? Sorry, hang on. Sorry.
콘서트나 뭐 공연장
Oh, so this was during pandemic. Pandemic was 3 years ago. I'm sorry. That is mind-boggle blowing. Yes, words.
또 안타까운 마음을 담아
그렇죠.
오늘 저희 또 킬링 보이스 하이라이트 편을 보시면서 함께 또 따라 불러
I love that they're giving that to the fans, to lights.
주시고 질러 주시고 예, 함께 다 해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 자, 그럼 바로 첫 번째 곡 시작해 보겠습니다. 킬링 보이스 하이라이트. Let's go. Yeah.
웃어요.
Okay.
여러분.
So again, I don't know any of these songs.
데뷔곡입니다.
So this is the debut. I probably should check this out ASAP.
일만 가득하게.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Sorry, I didn't realize how loud because I forgot that the balancing between like the talking segments versus the actual singing segments are. Sorry. New headphones, please forgive me.
웃어요.
I love that he keeps doing the brrrr thing. I can't do it, but
곡입니다. 얼굴 찌푸리지 말아요.
여러분 얼굴 찌푸리지 마.
they really like denim. That's a theme now.
오늘따라 유난히 웃지 않는 네가 왠지 슬퍼 보여.
Ooh, that was nice.
무슨 일이 있냐는 나의 말에 괜찮다며 고개 돌려.
I like the way he comes in on the harmony. I'm sorry, I can't take them seriously when they're messing around. Like, the waving is cute. And the look. I want to know how big that studio space is. I love that Yosop, when they were singing that line, was like look at him. Like Gikwang, I guess it's the choreo is to do that, but like he just goes. And then you've got Dongwoon just. Oh, that was nice. That microphone is interesting. I've never seen one that looks like that. This is a really feel-good sounding song. Also, sorry. is the denim like a theme? Is there something I should know about denim? Because I know I said like, oh, they're all wearing denim. They are literally all wearing something denim looking. I can't actually tell if Doojun is wearing something denim, but it looks like he's wearing like dark jeans. I could be wrong, but I have to know. Is there like a fashion sponsorship reason? Is there like a theme? Is there like a meme that I don't know? I just gotta know. Also, I love his cardigan. I genuinely love his cardigan. It's so bright and colorful. And I don't know. I love it.
신나는데요?
오늘은 무슨 밤이죠?
정말
아름다운 밤이죠.
그렇죠.
I think this is really interesting because again, I haven't heard any of these songs. Obviously, the literal translation to the Korean is "beautiful night," right? So why? Sorry, you can't see me pointing. So why is the English title "Midnight Sun"? Can anyone explain that to me? And that's just in general, like when things have, because obviously sometimes you shouldn't always take like translations literally. But if anyone knows why the title difference is a thing for this, I would just be I'd just be really interested to know.
신나는데요?
오늘은 무슨 밤이죠?
정말
아름다운 밤이죠.
그렇죠.
아름다운 밤입니다.
I like the synth. Okay. Okay, I already love this. Excuse you? Oh, I can't. Oh, they sound so good. I love that they're not standing still while they're doing this. Like, they still enjoy performing these songs. It's 2012. Wait, what was that lyric? I missed the line before, and I was like, we do what now? What's happening? Because I missed this line. I mean, it works with this line too, but I missed the line afterwards, so I was really confused. The robot. But make it cool. This definitely feels, I think it makes sense from when it was released. This definitely like gives me third gen, second gen, third gen vibes for K-pop. Just this part here especially. Oh, okay. Why have I heard this? How have I heard this? Girl, I've heard that. How have I heard that? How have I heard that? I still want to know how big that damn studio space is. So if I'm right, if I'm following voices right, Gikwang and Yosop are like the higher tones of the group, and then Doojun and Dongwoon are like the lower timbers of the group. Am I getting that right? Please let me know. That's definitely what I feel. Yeah, it feels like Gikwang is higher, then it goes down to Yosop. I haven't worked out the placements of the other two members yet, though. You can tell that this is an earlier song, and this is not an like an insult. You can definitely tell that this is an earlier song because it's got that that cute factor to it. It feels like New Kids on the Block, fresh, kind of at the time, fresh, kind of vibes. And so it's again, it's very cutesy. It's not a very like mature concept, if that makes sense. And again, it's not a bad thing, but what I think I love about this a lot is the way that it's been 10 years plus since this came out. You know, this video says it's 2010 that this was released, but they still have fun. Like, look at their faces as they're performing. They are still having fun performing this song. And you've got to think again, 10 plus years, 14 years now. God, time's flying. But 10 years is a long time to have a song, like to sit with a song and to be, you know, associated with a song. And so it would absolutely, it would 100% make sense if like the members had gotten bored of the song or didn't like the song anymore. But just from their faces and the way they perform, and Gikwang making effective use of this space, you can tell that they still really love it. Yeah, so, okay, so, timbre check. That's what I'm going to call this for now. I'm going to say Gikwang is the higher notes, then slightly lower we've got Yosop, then Dujun we've got lower than that, and then kind of the not gonna say bass, but the lowest voice in Highlight seems to be Dongwoon. I think based on what I'm hearing. I could be wrong.
네, 그다음 곡은요, 여러분들. 무슨 곡이죠? 미드나잇입니다.
I thought the way the way that note on the piano came in. I don't know if this was intentional when the song was made. It sounded like the start of the Windows XP theme song, like the dun 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 dun. Wrong notes probably. I can't hear myself properly, but that was the first thing that I heard. Like, it's probably nothing like that. But that was just the first thing that my brain associated with that opening note. Oh,
그다음 곡은요, 여러분.
sorry.
무슨 곡이죠? 미드나잇입니다.
Ooh. 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 That's giving me... there's a song. There's a song. I think it's a gorilla song. But it's like windmill, da, da, da. I don't know what that song is. I think it's a gorilla song, but that's what I immediately thought with the na 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 na. I might be wrong, but that's immediately what I thought. Sorry, I'm going back a bit more. It's a very similar melody. I love it. I like the almost like, obviously I'll probably talk about this more when I get to these songs on their own out of this, but I like almost the way that when the chords are being played in the background, in order to kind of give space to Gikwang's vocals at the beginning, rather than it being a solid like chord placement, like the three notes, or the two notes or whatever being played at once, it's almost like they're laced. So as one comes down, the other falls, but it's close enough that it's not like a do 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 do. But there's a slight like delay. It sounds beneath them as each chord kind of plays. Yeah, it's almost like da-doo, da-doo. Oh, that was the genre change up. Like, we still got that piano in the background, but that genre change, I thought we were gonna get like an almost like mid-2000s indie song or something with the beginning of that. And then we just change? Hello? Warning, please. I love that though. I love that Yosop was singing along there, like he still knows the words. To even like not his parts. So far, I have not disliked a single song. That's really satisfying. It's interesting hearing how their voices deviate from the backing vocals that are on the track, because it's almost there is a maturity obviously to their voices because they're older now, but it's like it still it's weird to say sounds the same. They're the same people, but it's a weird thing of like they sound different but they sound the same because of that maturity in their voices. There's something musical theater about that part of the song. Maybe it's the way Yosop delivered it, but I feel like there's something musical theater about that. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, woo, exactly. I know this. No. This use no. Do do do. This song uses a sample? Question mark? I don't know when the song I'm thinking of came out. Basically that synth. Do 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 do. I know I'm getting the notes wrong. I used to hear that on like every football program growing up. Every football program in the UK played that as some interlude, you know, and it would have been maybe around 2009, or I know this is 2011, between like 2009 and 2013. I can't tell you when exactly, but I remember that, like, were they? I need to know. I need to know after this video. I'm gonna look this up. Sorry. I love that Yosop was playing like air piano. That was nice. Oh, no, hang on. No, shut up. Everyone go back. Oh, that's so nice. I'm here like giving a timber check, being like, this is where I think their voices are. Jabba, 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 da. Smack me up the face and tell me to shut up. I'm going back. I'm going back. Amazing. It's such a light tone as well. Oh. I wonder, but obviously I'll need to kind of check this as like I listen to the songs and I discover the songs in future videos. I need to know if his voice is lowered over the years, because obviously your voice doesn't stay the same. You know, people always talk about like how like when you go through puberty your voice drops, and it does, but people often act like that's the only time. I want to know like how he sounded on the original recording, and you know, at the time kind of thing, because that's gonna be like interesting to me, because just because of so far all I've known, at least in this Killing Voice, and you know, associating voices with sections of songs and stuff, I just purely just expected him to do like the lower stuff or the lowest stuff. Interesting. I recognize this song, and not just from the synth now, but I've never heard this, but I recognize it. This like that like call and response part. Kikwang, please. It's infectious. Come on. I was expecting a dance train, because Kikwang started doing it, then Dongwoon joined in, and I was like, come on, you two have to start now. But no, they were being professional. That's a joke, by the way, they're all professional. I love that cry. That was beautiful.
노래는 2011년 비스트의 3집 미니 앨범 3집의 타이틀곡 숨입니다.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was still in the last song. I was still in fiction. I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Like it ended like that, and then like the abrupt change. That is me trying to come to terms with the change of sound. Sorry. Exactly.
노래는 2011년 비스트의 3집 미니 앨범 3집의 타이틀곡 숨입니다. 네가 돌아서면 난 다신 잡지 않을래. 네가 한 번만
I love this electro prop.
생각해 달란 말해. 더는 고민 안 할래. 이제 너를 버릴래. 가지마 나를 떠나가지마. 몇 번을 생각해봐도 내가 너를 잊기
Oh,
같아.
this feels second, third gen.
없을 것 같아.
The way the vocals are,
I can't take my breath, breath, breath.
and then this part, yeah.
점점 지나갈수록 난 더 I can't hold my breath, breath, breath. 갈수록 나는 더 자꾸만 내 숨이 막혀와 내 숨이 yeah. Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, I love that choreo. Excuse me.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
I can't. What the? What in the exercise DVD did we just stumble into with this song? What in the exercise DVD, please? Also, their smiles. I can't. I can't.
Breathe in, breathe out.
And Yosef's like, give me your arm. We're doing this.
Breathe out.
Okay, I imagine, okay, I'm going back one more time. I fully imagine Gikwang and Yosop still do this dance, like they're in their own time, like behind the scenes, they still do this dance or this choreo. The other two members do it like when they're performing and stuff like that, but they don't do it that much. And like whenever, if they do it like off camera or like in their personal time, it's because those two little devils are making them do it. Because it's just the way that those two are like instinctively like leading on the whole choreo thing, and like with Yosop literally like, give me your arm. Like, it just feels like that's what they like do in their own spare time. And it's like the way that Gikwang immediately got into the move, whereas it's almost like Dongwoon was hesitating a little bit. Like grab, like yoink. No, screw you. We're going back. No, we're doing that again. That was so, for a start, that was so pure, but like the length of that note and the breath control, my asthmatic ass could never. We're gonna count. And like the mini breath, that was 7 seconds plus the mini breath into the. Ah! Yep, I agree.
어쩔 수 없죠 뭐.
Okay, this is a newer song from the date, but like this feels like rooted. This synth feels like rooted in like a nostalgic 2009 for me. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but that's what it gets to me. I'm loving the self-care and the self-love. Self-love is what it meant. Yeah, screw my timbre check earlier. I love how much fun they're having. I'm having so much fun. The only thing that I'm not enjoying is the fact that these headphones are in the wrong place, and it's ruining my immersion. Ooh. I'm glad you gave me a transition between this one. I feel like the transition between Fiction and the song after it, which I will learn the titles of, but between those two songs, that was very abrupt. So thank you for giving me the transition. I like this. Ooh. There's this like synth sound, synth stringy kind of sound. It's like a ribbon. I have to ask, is Ribbon an OST song? Like, I'm not saying it was necessarily only for an OST or anything like that. But like, because what did they say? I was gonna say, I don't know if they referred to which album it was on. This sounds like this could be like a song on an album, but as well an OST. Just the way it's being delivered and the way it sounds so far. I love them dancing. The transition between their voices is really nice. Ooh. I feel like they should have given Ki Kwang a headset mic. I'm saying that knowing full well that a headset mic is an inferior microphone, but just the way he will not stand still. I feel like it's either that or we get one of those like giant boom mic things and just follow him around. I know he turns back when he sings, but I feel like I feel like it would just be so much more freeing for him, because he'd like be over like all in the like the back corner or whatever doing his little spins, and you know we'd still be able to hear him. Shut the front door. Shut the front door and climb down the stairs. High notes. For anyone that doesn't know me, I am a sucker for high notes. A sucker for high notes. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, and the way his note ended, and it was like the note was carried by the violin, I'm assuming, in the background. Yeah. Is this just the high voice Olympics, guys? Could you chill? Please? Yeah, I really want to know what his what Dongwon's voice used to sound like when he was younger. Like, not when he was a kid, I mean when he was in the 2010s. I'm saying the 2010s like it's the freaking 90s. Oh. Cuz his voice obviously is a lot is quite low in a lot of places. But here you notice he has to put like a lot of effort into those notes, and I don't mean that in like, oh, he's trying too hard or anything, but whereas it feels like a more natural range for Yosop and Ki Kwang, it feels like his voice maybe has lowered a little bit. I'm saying this with no experience and no awareness of the original voice. Like, it still sounds great, don't get me wrong, but it feels like, I don't know, maybe his voice was maybe a little higher. Like, you can, when I say like putting effort in, obviously they're all putting effort in, but like his like entire like facial neck in relation to his body placement, he's forcing the resonance into here, but not here, but like further back, and so it's, to me, it's suggestive that he's not as comfortable with those notes. He sounds great, and I need to stress that I'm not like, oh my god, he sounds great, but just the way that he's placing it and the way his physicality is changing for those notes, the lower notes look more comfortable for him, in that he can just kind of almost be like, I'm lounging around, you know, like, he's not, but he could almost be like that, versus the higher notes. And as well, I don't know if you guys know, one thing that people often get taught when they're learning to sing is when you're scared of a high note, obviously you often can be your own bound kind of your own block in that situation, because the kind of anxiety that you place upon yourself can make you scared of it. And so what often people are taught to do when they sing is, when you sing a high note, to think down. And again, with that physicality, he's very much grounding himself. Like, look at the way that he kind of like lowers himself for those high notes. Like, before, he's here, like his head's here, and then his head comes down. He sounds amazing though. It's a beautiful seto. like both of them are falsettos, but Yosop, if you compare how they're standing, it feels to me as I'm watching this as those falsetto notes for Yosop, they're his usual kind of repertoire. That's what he usually deals with in the group, and so there's like a confidence to it. Whereas, and maybe because this is what I was meaning when I was saying about like their timbers and stuff, it's almost like Dongwon's training has been more focused on his lower notes. I'm not saying he's not trained his higher notes because they sound beautiful, but it feels like for the purpose of the group activities, he's very much more of the lower tones more often, if that makes sense. I hope this doesn't sound like I'm like being rude to him, because I'm really not. I think he's got an amazing voice, and I love all of the range that I've heard so far. But I think it's just interesting to pick up on like where each member kind of sits vocally in terms of their individual parts and stuff. Like, how effortless was that? How effortless was that? Like, he put like his resonance there. Yosop put his resonance here, just under the eyes. But like all that space in his mouth. And it's just the way he's not even afraid of it. He's not thinking like, oh, I'm going to choke or I'm going to run out of notes. And obviously these guys have probably performed this many times since 2016. But it's that it's just so professional and so amazing to see. Obviously, I'll probably talk about this when I get to these songs individually as well. But I like this song being about... it makes me think of a BL I watched called Until We Meet Again. And there's the idea in that of tying a red ribbon around one another so that you can find each other in the next life. That's immediately what I thought of when I was seeing these lyrics. I didn't know what was gonna happen there. I did not expect that. Okay. I love this R&B sound we've got going on. I love, because this is about rain, I love Dongwon is like covering his head from imaginary rain. Oh, that was almost like a cappella group kind of background vocals there. Oh, I love that. I just need someone like I need someone like the sub with the sub bass being like, whoom. I can't do a cappella, but you know, doing like a dramatic, and that would be like a perfect a cappella style background vocal. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. It's interesting seeing, nobody probably cares about this, but it's interesting seeing the way that each member moves their mouth when they sing. I noticed that Dongwon almost stiffens his jaw sometimes when he sings. You guys probably didn't care about that, but it's just fascinating when I'm seeing like them perform. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Like vocals aside, this entire like accompaniment is so pretty. It's like it sounds like maybe like a nylon guitar in the background. Maybe. I love the way there when it flips into the falsetto that Gi Kwang joins in to provide a little bit more thickness into the note. That's so cute. That's so reassuring. That's almost like, you did it. I'm proud of you. I love that. That's so cute. They're giving such sibling energy. Yeah, see, comparing Yosop to Donghoon, well, again, Donghoon kind of brings his kind of jaw forward a little bit and like stiffens it. At least in that kind of little section that I was talking about. With Yosop, it's a lot more. If you imagine like a curve, it's almost like he doesn't alter his face shape, so it just matches the curve of his face. And so when he sings, it gives his mouth a lot more space, because he's not trying to do this with his, he's got all of this to move around with, and I think that does probably help him a lot with the higher notes, especially if I'm right, he and Gi Kwang are kind of the main higher singers. I'm not saying the only higher singers. I'm not saying that Dojun and Donghoon can't reach those notes, because they can, but I'm saying like maybe in the majority of the cases it's Gi Kwang and Yosop that take those notes. It would make sense to me from that kind of vocal position. Like even there where he goes so, it's not so, where it's almost like a diagonal space. So there's a lot of space created like on a vertical diagonal. I don't know what I'm talking about.
지금 몇 시예요?
지금
네.
12시 30분이요.
시간이네요.
Does he even have a watch on? He doesn't even have a watch on, does he? Hang on. I'm trying to see if he actually has a watch on. It doesn't look like he has a watch on. This is cute sounding though. Okay, okay. The Gi Kwang has spread. So I'm gonna call it. Yeah, this is pretty. Ooh, that flip. That was nice. I feel like I need a lighter.
바늘처럼 서로 등 돌리고 다른 곳을 보고 모든 걸 버리려고 하잖아. 우리 마치 12시 30분
They're all so talented and I hate them. I don't.
돌아올 수 없는 곳으로 걸어가고 있잖아. Every day I just can't control. Every night
I can't.
loneliness, my love.
Oh, that was nice.
I'm sorry, 제발 내게 다시 돌아와 줄래.
I feel like this is I've said it multiple times, but I feel like this is a perfect late second, early third gen song. Just the way all of the musical elements are coming together in this, it feels like a distinctive part of the year, like and time. I like the way that the synth in the background was rhythmically following the vocal line there. I don't know if it was directly imitating it, but kind of did a little bit. This definitely feels like a product of its time, and I mean that in the best way possible. I feel like songs don't get made like this anymore. God, I sound so old. I sound so old. Songs don't get made like this no more. Back in my day. Oh, I love it though. What I like so far is all of these songs are diversely different. Oh yeah, this is definitely this has got to be second gen, like in the middle, right? Just from the way that's delivered, mystery, like the pronunciation of the way that they say it. And I'm not mocking their accent when I say that, by the way, just to clarify it, but it's got that kind of trademark accenting, and again, not disparaging their accents. What I mean is the way that they're choosing to perform it. It feels like other songs of that time, in that delivery. But even like just the accompaniment again. Yeah. I'd love to have seen how they performed this back in 2009. Oh, that was really satisfying. Did you hear that in the background? Like there was like a popcorn sounding synth in the background, matching, not imitating, but matching his rhythm. Oh, I like this. I love this chord progression. I love that they're all just gone now. I just want to say it makes sense why these guys, and I know I don't know the situation, but I know that there was 2 other members, I think. But I think it makes, and I don't know how their relationships are in their personal life because I don't know them. But just seeing how they are here, the members that are still here, still together, I think it makes a lot of sense why they are still together. Not just why they're doing so well now, and I'm really glad that they're still doing really well. In terms of everything, not just music, but of everything around like themselves as a group and stuff. But seeing how they interact in a space like this really, to me, like solidifies like their relationship and shows me like how it is that they've made it this long. Because when you think about like K-pop, you know, 5 years is often considered like a long time. But you think like 2009 to 2024, what's that? 10 plus years, 10, 15 years? Like that's like a century in K-pop time. And I think it's just like a really inspiring and also heartwarming kind of thing that these guys have been together for so long and they still find joy in each other's presence. And, you know, I would imagine that they feel like brothers. You know, that kind of sibling, you know, as I said earlier, sibling vibes. It feels like that sibling, they're that close that they might as well be siblings. I'm loving this. This video is longer than I thought it was going to be, like from me recording, not the actual video from the Killing Voice. But I've just got so much to say. I'm sorry. Why?
로 말씀드리자면 비스트
비스트.
역사의 시작 데뷔곡입니다.
Wait, so hang on. So the other song was the debut. Hang on. The other song was the debut when they became Highlight. So this was the debut. Okay. Tiny brain. Keep up.
생각 많이 나네요.
그 비스트 데뷔곡입니다.
Okay, there we go. Yep.
거리죠.
Yep, this definitely feels like this definitely feels like a debut song. I know I said the other one did, and obviously I clearly wasn't paying attention to the dates on that, but this one definitely feels even younger, but in a good way. Please tell me I'm not the only one that didn't just hear Michael Jackson in that voice there. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Like, it's just the Becker. I can't do it, obviously, but please tell me I'm not the only one that hears that. I can definitely see why that was a debut. It's very easy to listen to song, very energetic, very positive sounding in terms of like the music. And I imagine a lot of the fans of were they called Lights back then? I'm gonna call them Lights for now. I feel like a lot of Lights at the time, that's the song that would have been like, okay, I'm getting your poster and putting it on my wall. I'm getting your photo cards. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a perfect song for that.
와, 진짜 울컥했어요.
왜요?
Aww.
좋아서요. 하이라이트 데뷔곡부터 비스트 데뷔곡까지. 시작과 끝을 딱 그렇게 했네요. 본의 아니게.
이제
I like this segue.
신곡
그렇죠.
들려드릴 거잖아요.
네네.
너무 좋죠.
비스트의 시작 그리고 하이라이트의 새로운 시작.
네.
두 곡을 연달아서 들으니까 기분이 묘해질 것 같네요.
진짜 좀 약간 묘해요.
기광 씨 어떤
자연스럽게.
곡인지.
제가 제 입으로 이렇게 말씀드리기 좀 그렇지만
네.
살짝 자랑 정도 하겠습니다.
Okay.
항상 같이 작업하던 형들과 동생과 같이 작업을 해서
네.
타이틀 들어온다를 작업을 했습니다. 신스팝이라고 해야 될까요? 네, 네.
I would definitely say it was synth pop.
부르면서
Now this song I do know.
예쁘게 잘 녹음해준 우리 멤버들께 너무 감사드린다는
아닙니다.
점
Aww.
알려드리면서 시원하게 한번 여러분들의 마음속으로 불어 들어가도록 하겠습니다.
부러운다.
도훈이
이 노래 하이라이트 또 다른 대표곡이 될 수 있게 화이팅 해야죠 저희.
We have to do that.
네.
동훈 씨. 시작하시죠.
That was. I love that.
Yeah, highlight in the building. Voice in the building.
Why did the members look like they're about to just walk out? Like Gikor's just like, please, no. And then Yosop's just kind of like, he looks like he's doing the whisper challenge, not the whisper challenge. The what was that challenge? You like filled your mouth up with water and then you like hear things. Innuendo bingo. That's what it was called. Feels like he's playing innuendo bingo, and then Doojun's kind of just like, where are you going with this?
Bro, let's go.
희망을 걸어 모두가 날 떠나 더 힘들 거라고 얘기했어. 그래서 난 너를 믿어.
Oh,
추운 겨울 가면 봄이 올 거라.
he went really cute.
믿는 것 우리 함께 했던 순간들 잊지 못할 너의
I know it's not been that long, but I've come a long way to being like from hearing this song for the first time and being like, who is Arm Guy? I've come a long way. And obviously I'm only just starting. I'm only just on this journey. But I've come a long way with these guys in this short amount of time.
우리 함께 했던
Just wanted to say that.
잊지 못할 너의 모습 자리에 남아있어.
내게 멈춰버린 시간들 얼어붙은 날 깨워줘.
It's such a beautiful song.
I'm still here, it's not the end.
Oh, I love this song. I'm glad that this was the first song I ever heard.
Still here.
Like, I know I could have I know I could have heard like any of the songs and it'd be okay because I've enjoyed everything that I've heard in this Killing Voice, like, so, you know, it wouldn't have mattered. But I think it's really inspirational that I heard this song first, because obviously I didn't know much about the whole Beast days and the whole issues with the name and and stuff like that. And obviously, like I said, I don't know the reasons. I don't know the relationships behind the scenes. But obviously, I know that there's two members that left. And so for me, hearing Not the End as my first song and kind of seeing Highlight now, I think it was the perfect song for me to jump on this journey with, just because of the hopefulness, the sound of the song, but also like its kind of timing in the timeline of Beast/Highlight. I love this kind of synth texture though.
It's not 끝이 보이지 않는 기다림 혼자가 익숙해진 이 자리 Where are you? 널 부르고 있어.
Oh.
오직 너 말고 두 눈을 가린 어둠 속에 갇혀버린 맘이 Where are you?
I want to know, because obviously Ki Kwang helped write this song. I want to know if this is what he was doing in the studio for this song. Like when he was hearing the parts come together and stuff like that. I want to know if that's exactly what he was doing.
Where are you? I'm still here.
Yeah, see, like there. Sorry, Yosop. I interrupted you. There, that looked more comfortable for him. And again, I'm not saying. Again, I'm trying to make sure, like I'm saying, like I'm not bagging on him. I'm not being rude to him. That high note looked a lot more comfortable to him than the other one from earlier. And again, I think it is just that kind of that maturity as that your voice gets older and it changes. And obviously with this one being a newer song, his vocal cords and voice will have changed a lot less between 2021 and now. Well, not now, but now in the video kind of context. And again, I just want to say he sounds great. I don't want you to misconstrue it, but it just I just wanted to note like how much more confident he looks there.
Where are you?
And even then, and maybe it's just where the note's placed, but he looks more relaxed with that note.
Not the end. 감사합니다. 지금까지 하이라이트였습니다.
감사합니다.
I love that that's their outro, the highlight so far. I like that.
안녕하세요.
자,
라이트 고마워요.
추억 기차 출발합니다.
The memory train departs.
저희가 앞으로 만들어가야 할
We will start towards the. I love this. I never want them to change. Please. I love that so much. I'm crying. I'm not actually, but you know, I. That was the perfect way to end that. Oh, I loved it. Oh, thank you guys so much for requesting that I react to that because I probably would have gotten around to it eventually. But I'm glad I went into it not knowing anything about those songs and just getting to listen to them. I loved them. I think I'm gonna see what I think. I think my favorite songs just on this first listen. Obviously, I already liked "Blowing Not the End," so that's definitely on my list. I think I liked "Ribbon." I think that was one of my top 3. And I think I think I liked "Aramdaun Bamia," "Beautiful Night." I think I loved that too. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh, is that... I'm dumb, everybody. I thought the thing in brackets, the square brackets, was the English title. It was not the English title. It was the album title that song was from. I'm very smart, people. I promise. I promise I'm really smart. I'm not. But I promise I'm not that dumb. Okay, that makes more sense now. Because I did that whole spiel of like, oh my god, when they're... It's been a week, friends. It's been a month. But no, I really enjoyed this. I didn't just enjoy this because of the songs, of course, though, because obviously, while I did enjoy the songs, and obviously first time listening to them, I loved seeing just how the members interact with one another, because, like I said, they've been together for so long now. You know, even just in K-pop terms, they've been together for a longer time. So it's just, it's nice to see how they interact with one another and how they vibe off each other and how they play off each other, both in terms of their little dance antics and choreo antics and stuff, but also, again, like I said, with Donghoon, that high note, when Ki Kwang then supports the high note, you know, joins in to thicken out how that note sounds and stuff. Little things like that, watching them, how they support each other, watching like the harmonies play out, was really nice. I really, really enjoyed this. I'm so glad that Tammy, if you guys didn't know, Tammy from the channel Lachi Morala, she's the reason that I got into, she and Beth are the reason that I got into Highlight. I'm so glad that they got me into Highlight because I don't know. Like I said, I think I chose the right song to start my journey with. And I think this actually made me appreciate it even more which is not to say I didn't appreciate it before, but just seeing it in the context of these other songs, and especially with like the segues that they were doing, I really, really, really think it was the greatest song, the best song that I could have chosen to have started my journey with. So, this has been a very long video. The lights are burning my face. So thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, feel free to respond to, in the comments to your favorite songs that were featured in this. And if you've got any other suggestions for highlight related content, I would appreciate that too. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.